Hello, Justin Schleider here, talking about Seesaw.me. Seesaw.me is fantastic as a digital portfolio that not only do the students have access, the parents have access to it as well. When we upload something to their folder, the parents get notified. So photo, video, drawing, link, note, and also add file. Now we can keep in touch with the family, and it is a great advocacy tool as well as a digital portfolio.
Hi, this is Jessica Monlix. I teach K through 6th grade up in Northern California, and the app I want to tell you about is called BAM Video Delay. What I use it for is for students to give self-assessment as they are performing a task. For example, if they're doing push-ups to get ready for the fitness gram, which is mandated in our state, they record themselves doing that, and then they walk over and they get to watch exactly what they just did. Student feedback and self-feedback is much better than teacher feedback.
Hey, my name is Mike Giannicola. I teach K-6 PE in Connecticut, and I wanted to share with you a cool app that people use for assessment called Plickers. You can use Plickers cards or Plickers magnets. The magnets you have to make, but the cards are free, and it lets you scan ABCD, true, false, up to 63 students at a time in a room under 30 seconds, which is amazing for the short amount of time that we have our students. And here's what they look like. You have regular Plickers cards and also the magnets.
Hi, my name is Tanner Roast from Lynn Grove Elementary School in Marion, Iowa, and today I'm going to show you the V-Clone app. This is an app where you get to clone yourself multiple times so that your students can have a choice of what kind of exercise they may want to do, or maybe you want to show it from a different angle so they can see it from different perspectives.
My name is Melanie Levenberg, and my favorite piece of tech in physical education is the iPad. I use the iPad in my classes with students, especially in dance. I have the students film themselves creating dance moves, and they make them into GIFs, and then they share them with other classes and other schools. I have the students also create dances and then film themselves with the iPad, compare those dances with the success criteria of the lesson. And finally, I use the iPad to film myself as a teacher to make sure that my class is always engaged and how I'm teaching is actually effective.
Hi Cal State, this is Lynn Heffley from Huntington, New York. I'm currently obsessed with the Green Screen app by Do Inc. I'm videotaping my students doing exercises, dances, and skills to create instant activity assessments like this one. We're also using the Do Inc. Animation app to create physical snacks for the classroom teachers. And we hope to create our own YouTube channel.
Hey everyone, my name's Christina Politoko and I teach primary PE in Melbourne, Australia. And my favourite tech tool is to use Google Slides. Google Slides I use on a weekly and daily basis where I create my lesson as a visual for students to see what's happening. So we set this up on our Apple TV for the students to see the next instructions and we go on. So this is our prep students, so the younger students of the school, and then they can see the learning intention, the driving question and the success criteria, and also all the activities that they need to complete. My favourite one as well is creating GIFs on IMG Play app. This allows students to see visually the images on how to complete the steps, and by using Google Slides I'm able to break down the steps so students can see how it's done and what needs to be completed. So Google Slides and also GIFs are my favourite tech tool to use in PE.
Hey, my name's Mark Fulmer. I teach in Calumet City, Illinois, middle school physical education. Hey, the tech tool that you really want to fight for is a projector. It has allowed me opportunities with my students to focus in on the task at hand, which opens up the door for me to get around, help students out individually and guiding them in their learning, as well as developing those teacher-student relationships.
Hey everybody, my name is Ford. I'm Jason Steele's dog. Jason teaches at Perkett Elementary School in Minot, North Dakota, and it gets pretty rough here in the winters. I'm here to talk to you real quick about ChatterPix. ChatterPix is a cool app where you're able to take pictures and make videos to share out with your students. That's about all the time I have today, but remember, Mr. Bassett's bark is louder than his bite.
Hello, Benjamin Pearl here. I teach in Plano, Texas, kindergarten through 5th grade. And my favorite tech tool to use is animated GIFs or animated GIFs, whichever one you want to call. There's so many different uses you can have them for. I love the fact that the kids can see a visual movement or use them as stations, so you don't have to sit there and explain the thing over and over again, because that will happen to you. Definitely, for sure, you'll have to re-explain it 100 times. So, animated GIFs.
Hey crew, iDocio is definitely my #1 assessment tool. It takes all the paper out of assessment, which is a bonus, and if set up properly, it really enables you to get a real clear snapshot of where your children are at. It's always evolving, and my two favourite things to use through the app are definitely the Rubik's Generator and the new iDocio Connect, which is only just been released.
Hey Phys Ed community, Mike Graham here. I teach elementary physical education, kindergarten through 5th grade in the western Chicagoland suburbs. My favorite tech tool is Class Dojo. It is a tool that allows me to track all of the students' observable behavior, so anything that I see the students do in class, I'm able to record that in the app and share that information with mom or dad at home so that they can celebrate their child's achievements and help them keep on task if needed. Class Dojo, check it out.
Hi, my name is Seth Martin. I teach in South Lake Tahoe, California. I teach K through 5 physical education. We are a one-to-one district, so our kids have access to a lot of tech. I'm fortunate enough I have 10 iPads to use with my students. My biggest app that I love using with my students is Seesaw. It's becoming more and more part of my program, and I can use it in a ton of ways to collect evidence of learning, so that's definitely my big thing.
Hi everybody, my name is Joey Fight from thephysicaleducator.com, and the app I want to share with you is an app called Paper. Now Paper is an iOS app that is really a drawing app that can also do a lot of note taking. I use Paper on almost a daily basis in my teaching. I use it as an interactive whiteboard with my students, where I'll do everything from drawing out the what, why, how for the day, to taking notes on what my students are saying so that we can track that over time, to illustrating different concepts we'll be reviewing in class, to marking up photos of my students. So it's a really versatile app that I've been using in my teaching for a while. If you want to learn more about it, I have a couple blog posts and videos on the site. But aside from that, I really recommend you check it out because it's one of my favorites. Thanks so much for watching, and happy teaching.
Hey, this is Nick Klein coming to you from the AMP Lab in Cortland, New York, talking about my favorite tech tool, and that is the Tabata Pro app. The Tabata Pro app allows you to set the intervals for whatever length you want them to be. So if you're doing stations with your students, you can set the intervals for 2 minutes with a 30-second transition, and the app does the work for you. There's a free version, but I prefer the paid version because it allows you more features. Good luck and have fun.
G'day team, Andy Hare here from Australia, aka The Flash at night time. My favourite tech tool currently is Adobe Character Animator, where we can make the visuals come alive. I just think this is an amazing program which can engage children the world over into what we're doing, and especially when we're having to set up the big question or learning intents, flipped learning, messages home, things into the newsletter. This is such an amazing tool which is going to be able to give kids that ability to see and be engaged rather than having to see a teacher all the time. We can create the visuals through a different platform simply by cloning off mouths and eyes and replacing with characters, just as in this one. Alright team, I heard the bell. I've got to go save the world, and we will check in with you after the next rescue. See you.
Hey everybody, my name's Becky Fulmer. I'm an instructional / technology coach in the suburbs of Chicago. Love all the tools that everyone has shared so far. The tool I'm going to share with you is called PEGeeks. It's a Chrome extension. You simply install the extension, go out to YouTube, find a good video that shows the skill you'd like to change into a GIF. Click the extension and it'll immediately change it into a GIF for you. I have all the directions for using PEGeeks on the link right down below, so check it out. Hope you enjoy it.
What's up guys, it's Ben Landers from the PESpecialist.com, and I want to talk to you about a USB flash drive, a simple but powerful tool when teaching, because if you have a screen or projector and you're trying to show online video, at some point your Wi-Fi at school is going to go out. It's going to ruin your lesson, so you want to make sure you have backup videos on a drive. I don't ever use streaming at school. I always just plug this into my TV, hit play. My kids are listening to an instruction or watching some demonstration, and you're always good to go.
Hi, I'm Alex Adams. I teach at Madison Academy in Madison, Tennessee, and I teach high school physical education and some years elementary PE. And my favorite tech tool is Twitter. Twitter is a great tool, just a whole bunch of other educators around the world. I'm the only phys ed teacher in my building, and it's just a great way to get feedback and ideas and lessons and connect and to learn what you don't know. You only know what you know, and I love learning, love growing, and it's just a great community.
Hey everybody, my name is Stephanie Sandino. I'm a middle school phys ed teacher in Chino Hills, California. Today, I'm going to share with you Rocketbook. It is the notebook of the future. It may look like a regular old notebook, but it's not. As soon as you write your notes on it, your assessment, any type of behavior log, you scan this right onto the app and it'll become an electronic version to you straight into your email, straight into your cloud. Sky's the limit on this. Ready, set, go.
My name is Jo Bailey and I teach at TC Everest High School in Western Wisconsin. And the two apps I'm going to share with you are Classmates and TeamShake. They're awesome for organizing teams really quickly. You simply open the app up. You have your classes uploaded, click how many teams you want, pick Shake, and boom, there you go.
What's up, CSU? This is Ross Chakrian at Mr. CPE on Twitter. I'm going to talk about a music app called Tempo Slow Mo. Check it out.
When you play it at first, it'll play at its normal rate of speed. You want to make it go faster, simply spin the wheel to the right. So that's a faster tempo. You want to go slower, spin it back to the left.
Can we pretend that
And that'll slow it down. If you want to change your song, music note in the top right corner. Choose from whatever songs you have here on your phone. Very simple to do. How I use this in my class, with a lot of my rhythms and dance activities, it's necessary for me to change the tempo, maybe from its normal speed to either faster or slower, so that way I can best meet the needs of my students and how they're performing. So check this app out, Tempo Slow Mo. Good talking with you guys. See you around.
Alright everyone, you've just managed to catch me doing my little morning workout. My name's Adam, and if you've not visited my blog yet, it's mradampe.com. I work with educators from kindergarten all the way through to 12 from all subjects, and my one piece of technology has to be Google. How it can interact with your students, interact with staff, the collaboration. Go and check it out today, it's amazing.
Ken Dyer here, Director of Physical Education in beautiful downtown Delano. And the app that I absolutely cannot live without is Seconds Pro. It's an interval timer with endless configurations that you can use in your teaching. We've used it for everything from partner work and tumbling to cup stacking challenge stations. You can have music playing during activity, and you can have the music stop during rest and rotate time. What I love the most about it is it frees me up to support my students' learning without anchoring me to my speaker. Great stuff.